send.
Sunlight. I've been dreaming of it for months. But it's hard to enjoy alone. The crash seems so long ago now. Father was right. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. Marguerite and Father are already part of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Nice. Alright, we are getting ready to go live right now. Boop, there we are. Nice, nice. Welcome back to Thirsty Thursday. We're doing some more sketchy stuff in Subnautica hardcore. We've been doing like an extra. Okay, so hardcore is like permadeath. So you die once. So I'm just double checking a thing in my settings. You die once in this playthrough. It like the game deletes your save, even if it's something like this that's kind of like a glitch or something. You can't get the save back. You're just done. We also give like little extra like requirements and stuff. This one we've been calling like a houseboat kind of playthrough. Basically, we're just using the big Cyclops as our mobile base, and the only piece of a base we were allowed to build was a moon pool last week, just so we can upgrade our smaller vehicles and stuff. But for us to use the moon pool, we can only be there for like a 5-minute timer per stream, and it has to be something that's like redeemed. So we only get a little bit of use of the moon pool. We just finished, see, it's like over there. We just finished upgrading our small sub a bit last week, but now we're gonna need to go and get more materials so we can keep going deeper. Also gonna want to go ahead this week and start looking for more of these extra upgrades that we need to make for our big sub, the Cyclops, the sub hub. We can do we're gonna want to find the depth module. We're gonna want to find the shield generator, so we're gonna have to start looking for some big underwater wrecks to explore as we go through the world. We're also maybe going to want to make some extra power cells. We should probably look into doing that now. We have a neat little method to recharge them, where we take our small sub, the sea moth, that has a solar charger thing, and just pop a dead power cell in that one to charge it up when it's close to the surface during the day, which is nice. But we're probably going to want to have a bit of power cells on backup when we go like really deep into the world, or if we, you know, if we're running on a long mission and we can't always rely on that in a pinch, you know. If there's like Reaper Leviathans or something near us, we gotta watch out for that stuff. So why don't we start? Let me, why don't we just take it? We'll go and take this one that's like not completely full, and we'll just park our Seamoth outside for a minute, and I'll show you how it starts charging things. As long as the sun doesn't go down right after we do this.
All systems online.
Alright, we pop out of here. I smash it in my sub. we grab that. See, this one's like 200 out of 200. We swap it for 156 out of 200. And then while it's sitting here in the sun, see, it starts charging up. Now, obviously, when we go really deep and we're away from the sun, like the Three Doors Down song, or when it's nighttime, it won't work. But yeah, that's a good way to help us, because right now when we use our big submarine, it uses those same power cells. It uses 6 of them.
I'm not even squid.
Oh, I just realized we just got the weird voice log. It's like super rare that it plays that funny voice line when you come into the sub, but I was gabbing too much, I missed it. You're the best captain ever or something. I'm not even squidding. So goofy. But yeah, like these are like the big power cells that your big sub uses. We use 6 of them. It would help maybe to have like, honestly, probably like 6 on backup. We've got like 1 right now. We should see if we can make like a few more while we're here. I think we've got some of what we need to do that. Let me go and just pin some of these so we can count like how many we're able to make. How many of these batteries? Yeah, these like extra batteries we've got. We're gonna want yeah, we might want a couple extra batteries to stick around for our equipment though. That's the thing to think about, I guess. You know what? I think we're gonna have to be looking for some copper either way. We're gonna have to go and make some more extra batteries. We'll leave 1 extra in there, and then we've got 4 batteries we can use now. If we get some of that silicone rubber stuff, we can turn 2 batteries into 1 power cell. Why don't I see if we have some on us? If not, we can go and get that pretty close to where we are now before we start moving into some of the like super sketchy areas. We're gonna have to start searching soon. Oh, also on the enameled glass front. First of all, we can just pop those wherever. There's like we're gonna need one of these little stalker teeth. We're gonna need that for this other upgrade we're trying to make. Lithium we'll probably need ×2. Diamonds, they can just go, I guess, in here for now too. Oh, the titanium, right. We're gonna probably need more titanium. Wait, we've got just enough right now. I'm kind of just looking at 2 things at once just to try to be somewhat efficient. We have enough of these. Oh, 1, 2. We can make 5 extra batteries already, so that's solid. Yeah, okay. Let me start by condensing all of this this like metal into 4 pieces of little titanium. And then that plus these 6 gives us 10 to make a big condensed titanium ingot. Right, once we turn that into little 4, we'll go make the big one right here, so it turns 10 spaces into 1, and then we use those couple little bits of lithium we're holding and upgrade that into the special ingot that it needs for our little depth upgrade thing. And there we go. Nice. Okay. So we need that plus the regular depth module we already have on the Seamoth, and then just a little bit more magnetite, and then a thing of enameled glass. The enameled glass we can make. We need a little bit of quartz and the tooth that we've got, and we've got that covered. The magnetite, we need to go into a deeper biome. They're like the jelly shroom caves near us with the cool purple glowy mushrooms. That's the best spot probably for us. Or we go to like one of the really, really creepy, sketchy areas. But I think jelly shroom caves for now is good because it's pretty close. And then after that, we're going to have to go, once we get these things kind of made, we're going to want to start roaming into some of the more dangerous areas to find underwater wrecks to search for like the big Cyclops upgrades. That'll be a big one. You know, the other thing I guess we need to maybe look into is more of these decoys. I guess while we're here, yeah, let's pin these decoy things. You launch those behind you when like a Leviathan or something is chasing you, and it'll chase that thing instead of you, so you can kind of make your getaway if you're careful. We have the little tube that holds them upgraded, so we can put 5 in there, but we only have 1 right now anyways. It couldn't hurt to make a few more of those while we're at it. So we're going to want to watch for some silver and some titanium. Also, we're going to want to punch one of these plants real quick, so we can eat them. Replant the little seeds, right? And then we can munch, munch, munch. Punch the tree like Steve. Minecraft gameplay. All right. Put that in here. Munch on the trees. Hey, Miss Alchemist, nice plants. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we got some marble melons and some bulbo trees. How you doing today? Oh, nice. The auto mod shadow thing is still working. Okay, good, good. It's like been hit or miss. It's not working with everybody, but it looks like it's working so far right now. Doing good. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good too. Thank you. Yeah. I have to maybe double check my Twitch ad settings. It's telling me that we have to take ads sooner than we're supposed to. I think it got messed up. I might have to refresh those because we started stream with ads, so we should be good for like an hour and a half, but we're not. It's gonna take them in like a half hour instead of like a full extra hour, but that's okay. I think it did this once before, and it'll eventually fix itself. Oh, yours are messed up too. Okay, and then it might just be a Twitch thing. Twitch just being twitchy. Okay, cool. So right now in this game, we're looking to try to grab some resources we need for some of these. Oh, I didn't mean to grab those. Whoops. I keep trying to go and take the ladder, and I keep grabbing plants. Hold up. There we go. Yeah, we need to grab some. FBI, open up! Nice. Need to grab some resources to make some extra stuff before we start going to some of the really spooky areas to search some underwater wrecks. Lol, you gotta move the plants. I might have to. I mean, they're like, yeah. Or I just gotta get good. Maybe I just need to develop some skill at clicking on ladders. Also, Kitty for Izzy, hey yo, welcome in. Did that shout out work too? Yeah. Miss Alchemist, I don't know if you've met Kitty for Izzy in any streams here. I don't know if they're on the Dragon's Lair one, but I've met him through another community. They do really cool things. They're the reason for the name is they're searching for like a living kidney donor for their daughter. So when they do streams and they get little bits and donations and stuff, it all just goes to doing cool stuff with their daughter. They're really cool people. So definitely check out Kidney for Izzy. That channel's really sweet. So yeah, they're very cool. They're good people. No, not on Dragon Lair yet. Yeah, that's all right. It's okay. No, it's no biggie. Yeah. Well, if you'd like, if you'd like to get the ball rolling, we can make a little connection here if you want to check out the Discord for sure. Oh, what am I? Oh, I want to see if I have like any silver or if we need to find a whole bunch of it. The one big thing from doing this this playthrough where you're not allowed to build a proper base and you're just using your sub is that normally your base has a special room that can find specific resources for you and point out exactly where they are. I do miss that. The scanner room is the big thing I'm missing because you can't build that on the big submarine. So we're kind of just finding everything on site. It makes that part a little extra challenging. Yeah, for sure. Awesome, man. Yeah, we have been... So I'm confusion. Where did my little sub go? Oh, it's over here. Oh, I went on the wrong side. Okay, I thought I parked it on the other side, and I was like, wait, did a monster come through and like eat my sub somehow? No, we've been using our little sub. It's a cool thing to go and traverse the area and go and investigate different parts of the environment. Plus, it has a the ability to charge its power cell when it's in the sun. So we're mostly using it as a really big battery charger right now for our like the little sub and the big sub use the same power cells. Just the little sub uses 1 and the big one uses like 6. But like you can put one that's like about dead in the little sub when it's out in the sun and it'll just charge it up. So that's like our default power cell charger. So it's like a nice kind of creative workaround that we figured for not having a proper base with like a big generator that would do that for you, you know. Just trying to double check. See any of these that aren't like totally full, I'll just take and we'll bring with us to start. Oh, that one's pretty close. We'll pop that one back in the thing. But like this one now, it has enough to get us going, and then while we start moving in the little sub, when the sun comes back out, it'll start charging our power. So that'll be pretty sweet. What we need to look for is some little hunks of like metal on the ground. We're gonna need to find some little. Oh, I'm dumb. I didn't put the thing back in. And we're going to need to find little outcrops of materials that we need. Then we're going to have to go down into a deep biome with like the spooky glowing purple mushrooms. Which sounds like a fun psychedelic adventure, but it isn't. It's got crab snakes. And we got to find that magnetite stuff. That's kind of what our current objective is. We want to beef up our little sub as best as we can and add more like decoys to our big sub to chase away or like distract the big leviathan monsters that might chase you. Because after we do this stuff, we're going to some really sketchy areas where we might run into like the reapers or the ghosts or something like that. So we want to make sure we have stuff to deal with them. And we're going to start looking for some really good extra add-ons for our big sub. Make it go deeper, give it like a shield thing. Like, yeah, we're trying to get some cool stuff for that. This game, you know what? It is, Miss Alchemist, it is a lot like No Man's Sky. It is, without being, like, without like the going to space part, really. Like, No Man's Sky is like tons of different worlds, but it's like sci-fi future, cool like fabricators and sci-fi gadgets on like exploring a random different series of worlds and stuff. This one, it's only one world, but it has a lot of similarities where it's like a futuristic science fiction setting with a person who's crash landed and making all these gadgets to explore the area around them. It is similar. Where No Man's Sky, though, it like gives you a lot of different variety when it comes to like types of planets and types of environments. But like a lot of them don't, if you play it a lot anyways, they don't feel like crazy detailed or like a lot of really in-depth biomes and stuff. It's like the whole planet is a poison planet or a lava planet. You know, this one it's like one planet, one ocean, but it's like really detailed. But a lot of the gameplay is pretty similar. You have a lot of really cool gadgets and stuff. And No Man's Sky added some neat little underwater subs, kind of like this game has as well. Here's a good little collection of stuff. These little sandstone outcrops might have the silver that we need to make those wiring kits. Nice. We need a couple more of those. This one might have copper, but it also has titanium, which is good too. We do need some titanium. When we scan these and we already know how to build them, it just gives you titanium. That's also pretty solid. Quartz, we need one more little quartz and we'll make glass. Then we use a tooth from one of those little creepy barracuda looking things and we'll make the super strong glass. Oh shit, the sand sharks. Those big things in the background are reefback leviathans, but they're friendly. There's some of the friendly leviathans. Those ones and like sea treaders, which are like big giant bugs that crawl on the ground in one area. Those guys are friendly. But like the some of the other ones have really sharp teeth and are very aggressive. And this is where we're probably gonna go in a little bit. Once we can let our sub go a bit deeper, we'll head down into those caves to find like magnetite and maybe some other stuff. Doing okay. We need more silver, but finding some copper there is good. Gold. That's okay. I mean, gold is not bad, you know. Usually you wouldn't be upset about finding gold, but we just need silver for our specific thing we're building right now. But later on down the road, we might need a bit more gold, so it's good to have that. But ooh, nice. A little bit of quartz. We can scan this for some more titanium. We'll need some of that. That's a creature egg. If we were building like a really big aquarium thing, you can hatch creatures from different areas in it, but we're not doing that right now. In this one, no, it's just a single player survival game. But the new game that's coming out in the series, Subnautica 2, it is supposed to have at least 2-player co-op. I mean, I think the original maybe has like PC mods or something. So if you get mods, maybe you can do that. But I'm just on PlayStation, so I just get basic stuff. But yeah, this is a fun one. But yeah, just no multiplayer, sadly. They also have like, I guess not like a full-fledged sequel, but they have Subnautica Below Zero, which is kind of like a really huge DLC to this first game. It's a smaller kind of map in a smaller area, but it is a pretty cool game in its own right. And that one also sadly doesn't have a multiplayer or anything, but they added a lot of cool stuff to it. But yeah, apparently there's a lot of weird stuff going on with the developers though. I guess some of the original people who were on the design team and like the creators of the first game and everything were fired from the indie company that made the game because they got bought by some big publisher or something. I think it's Crafton or something, bought Unknown Worlds that made these games and then fired some of the lead developers not too long ago. There's a whole big controversy going on with that, so that'll be interesting. I'm hoping it doesn't really affect the game that much, but people are concerned that it will, you know. A lot of times in modern gaming, when you hear like a big corporation is doing sketchy shit as it relates to a game, it's not usually a good sign for that game, right? Tends to be live service with a lot of weird extra stuff people don't usually like, but maybe not. Okay, we can do that. We can make the glass we need to make. We have a little tooth with that glass that we can use to make the special glass. We have, if we need it, we can grab like this little sub symbol. That's like the depth module, like the sub with the arrow pointing down. We already have the Mark 1 of that. So once we're ready to build this one, we can just go and just take it out of our regular sub. Hey, Cephosaurus! Hey, Jake Lovely. Hope you're having a nice day. Thank you. Yeah, I am. So far, so good. We haven't died yet, which is good, because we're on like a mode that has permadeath. So if we die, the whole thing ends. So it's good that we haven't. But I usually play this game very dumb at times, so it's always a possibility. How are you doing? Subnautica gave you trauma? Oh no, we're playing on hardcore, and we have an extra restriction that we're doing. I'm calling it like a houseboat playthrough. Basically, we're only allowed to build a base on the sub, and then we have like a little moon pool thing that we can visit for 5 minutes per stream. But other than that, we have to be just on the big sub, so no permanent base or anything. You got quite far, yeah. How deep did you get to? That'd be torture. Oh no. No, I've been really enjoying this game. Somebody tuned me into this like a few years like prior to when all the COVID stuff was happening, and it's been one of my like favorite survival games I've ever played since then. I've been good. Before I started streaming, I was good for like at least a playthrough each year with different weird little ideas like would try. And then now that I've been streaming this one, Below Zero, and hopefully if the new one does come out and isn't like the weird issues behind the scenes don't ruin it or anything, I'll hopefully be playing that one a lot too. It's been a regular on streams because I really enjoy it, you know. You had just got the giant sub, started exploring, taking out so dramatically by 3 Leviathans. Oh, did you go to the dunes? Were you in the dunes? It sounds like that's where you might have gone. Or if you went out into the area outside of the crater edge, there's like the spooky ghost ones that all come to chase you back into the map. It was either the ghosts that came out to attack you, or you went into the dunes and it was the Reapers. That sounds brutal though. Outside the main area, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, I think we have them as some of our little. I'm gonna rework my emotes and change them a bit, but for now I still have hard to see Ghost Leviathan 1 saying boo, and then I have the little Reaper Leviathan grabbing your submarine and saying hello. But they're so tiny, it's tough to see them. But I'm gonna add more goofy pictures of me as some of the other ones. But we went back to try to recover it, and it was equally traumatic. Oh, I can imagine. Yeah. We were so effed. All went to shit through this. Yeah. All the stuff you went through to make this up. That is brutal. Yep. Never played it again. That is fair. Yeah. Yeah. I can see where that kind of would turn someone off from the game a bit, you know. Totally makes sense. You still think about it. Yeah, I mean, you kind of remember now not to go past the edge of the map. And if you find yourself starting to wander that way, you know you just got to make it back in. But yeah, when you go to those crazy areas, it's because like the map only goes so far, and then yeah, that's like the devs' really creative and horrific way of keeping you in bounds. So it's like, yeah, when that starts happening, the ghosts all spawn in to like chase you back into the playable area. Instead of doing like the invisible barrier thing or whatever like other games do. Like, no. Let's do something really, really fucking traumatic. Yeah. It's funny because there are a couple other areas in the game where things start to get a little dark and the ambient noise can be a little sketchy, and you'll have a moment or two like, wait, did I just go past the edge? But then you're just like, oh no, I'm in like this sparse reef area, or I'm in like a different area that's okay. But yeah, definitely like, what is it, like thalassophobia or whatever, like that kind of thing can get a lot of people for sure in this game too. Let me. You know what I should have done is go and grab. I'm gonna quickly go and grab some of the seeds from one of these creepy vine things, and we can make silicone rubber, which will help us make a few power cells. Each one of these will make 2 of those silicone rubber things that we need, and then those are what we combine the regular batteries with to make a power cell. So after more exploring on with new gear. That's fair. That's the thing, right? With any kind of survival game, it's like if you enjoy the the process of building your stuff up and getting new things and all that, it's great. If you kind of don't, and you're like, I kind of just want to get to the next area and see what it is, but it's like, oh, but then I need to upgrade this and do that, and you don't really like that part of it, like any survival game, that can get old or get annoying, you know. To rebuild the sub, was like, nah, I got you. yeah, I get that. What we did for this series, like, I previously was trying to do a series like this, but I just did everything from scratch on hardcore, and it was neat. But what I realized was it took me a while to really be able to go and get all the blueprints I needed to build the big sub and everything, and it just took me so long to do it. I wound up doing like half of the playthrough with a normal base, and then took it all down when I built the sub, and it didn't really work. So this time around, I spawned in, and did like a dev command thing to spawn the big Cyclops, and then disabled devs, left, and then came back, so it was a normal survival on hardcore again. So we started with the big sub, and then moved the like starting supplies they give you on the escape pod into the sub, and just started using the sub as our escape pod slash base, and that was it. And that's kind of what we did. So that was like, so that way we like truly started just with the sub, no pod, no other base, no other stuff. But yeah, it was like just one of those things because I had done this before, and then again I like wound up doing like 4 streams of just normal Subnautica where I had a base and everything and it was normal, and then I finally got the Cyclops and we did like the last 3 or 4 just off of this sub, but it was weird. So it's like this time let's just use this. And then what that also did was it made me have to troubleshoot like power, like conserve power as best as I could. Like you can't really recharge these cells on the sub with like a power cell charger, because if you try to recharge power cells on the sub, it just drains other power cells. Like it uses the same amount of energy to charge them, so you're just trading energy, but you never really recharge it. So I had to go and try to get all the stuff for the mini sub to be like to get like the solar charger thing, to use this as like a big battery charger, basically. Like it gives you like weird, curious little play styles. Yeah, oh for sure. Just gonna pour a little bit of extra iced tea. Yeah, I've been doing a bunch now, and I've done a bunch of different playthroughs, so we've done different styles. The previous playthrough I did, it was the opposite, where we were trying to build a really big base with all kinds of crazy different rooms, and we built like a fleet of small vehicles and everything, so, and we had different little quests that viewers would redeem. So I've tried different kind of play styles. Yeah, thanks. After this one, I'm probably gonna go back to do the smaller, like below zero one. It's a shorter game and a smaller map and stuff, but it is pretty neat and it's cool, the Arctic area. And we'll just do some kind of goofy shenanigans in that game with some weird. We'll give like some extra weird qualifier, and we'll do it on hardcore and all that stuff. Have to be fun for you now. I got you. That's the thing for me. This kind of game, like the survival game grind, for the most part, for me, hasn't usually felt all that bad. Like doing like multiplayer competitive kind of games where you're grinding battle passes and whatever to level up your gear. That stuff to me, I'd rather do most any other kind of game usually. But like doing like a survival game, again, if it's like an enjoyable game, I don't usually mind it as much. Just because maybe it's just the element of like all the stuff that you have to work to get, you use, like I have to go like or even in something like Rust, which is a little weird, but it's like PvP mixed with survival. But like in Rust, like every bullet you fire is one that you either made yourself or stole from killing someone else, like, so it's like all the stuff that you use, you kind of earn, and that kind of stuff keeps me engaged enough, I guess. But like, yeah, I totally get like any kind of grind in the game. If it's just not fun, like definitely don't treat a game like it's your job, No Man's Sky was silly. I haven't played it for a couple of years now. Yeah, that's the thing. They just keep adding. They keep adding to that game. Every time you're away, then you come back and you're like, what all new things have they added? They've like just nonstop supported it since launch. And I know people when it first launched, I guess were a little disappointed because it didn't quite live up to expectations maybe, but over time it's become such an awesome game. I know everybody who has stuck with it through the years really talks up that game and how far it came, So long it updates every time you turn it on. Yeah, that's fair enough. I definitely feel like I have some games that are like that, where like Dead by Daylight or something, right? I'll play a bit for like a few weeks or a month or so, and then I just won't pick it up again for like 5 months. And then the next time I come back, I'm like, oh, why don't I just go and do a casual game of Dead by Daylight again? And then it's like, oh no, it's gonna take like a half an hour to update. There are 3 new villains, a bunch of new perks. The thing, like the old abilities that you used to have got completely changed, and it's all weird. Like, the only thing that stays consistent is that game is how toxic the community can be. But other than that, yeah. It needs like a day to update. Damn. To be fair, it kind of feels like they just kind of just keep adding different, more and more different like games and mini games into that one. So it's like a collection of like space themed mini games. So they keep adding new different ones. Don't look forward to relearning it. I gotcha. Yeah, but you miss riding weird critters. I remember. So I was playing that one. I did a series that I haven't gone back to for a couple months now. I might go back to soon. Where I was playing No Man's Sky for the first time ever, but like in VR. It was my first ever time playing the game. I was also playing it in VR, so that I was like learning this brand new to me game in VR, and it was pretty cool. Some of the controls were like pretty immersive and were pretty sick, so that was a fun time. But yeah, it just got to the point where it felt like you need to put a lot of time in to level up a bunch of things. And then every new world I kept going to was like, oh, this is kind of like the same world I've seen 5 times already. You know, like it was like I heard somebody say it's like 1,000,000 miles wide, but like a half mile deep or something. Like you can go to so many different worlds and see a lot of stuff, and at the surface level, it's like, oh, cool, that's different. And then you look close, and you're like, okay, but a lot of this is like the same. You know, I kind of started to see that, and I was like, well, let's give this a break for a while. I was doing Fridays. Fridays were No Man's Sky, so I was calling it like No Man's Fridays, and then I stopped that, and now we're doing Elden Ring Fridays. Thank grace it's Friday. But yeah, I'll probably go back to it at some point. It is neat. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Once I got into some of the controls and started using it, it was pretty sick. And there was some cool stuff that you got to do. But yeah, it's definitely on my list of games I gotta try to circle back to. Let me just like smack this plant real quick. Oh. Ow, ow. Just munch those. Replant these. Oh, we've got like 5 extra power cells. That's probably fine for now. Yeah, that's good enough. What we also now will need then is some magnetite we gotta go down into the spooky cave for, and some more silver. Alright, let me pack away whatever I don't need. The extra quartz, probably. That can go. Gold, you can just pop in here. The rest I think is okay. We're gonna want one of these little water bottles. You here listening and learning about the game? Nice. Sweet. I would play it with you if you want. Oh, cool. It's been ages. Could do with a guide. Oh, sure. Seem friendly. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, honestly, a lot of the games I play tend to be more like Subnautica and this stuff, like a lot of single-player ones. But like I do like some of the online stuff can be fun. If it's with like chill people, I do like it. Yeah, we could totally look into doing that. I have thought about getting into that at some point here and there again too. So sometimes it's just nice to like give a game a break for a while if you get a little burnt out or a little tired of trying to do it, and then come back to it later on. Get into the building big time. Oh, cool. See, they had added a thing where you like get to be like the leader of towns, and I thought that meant we got to like build a town like Fallout 4 or something. But what it really means is just every time I go to that planet, everybody's complaining about like to me about everything. Like a bunch of folks would just like would come up and like, hey, so the well is haunted. You might want to deal with that. I'm like, I don't know how to fight space ghosts yet. I can't help you. They're like, well, it's your job to help us, so now we hate you. I'm like, okay, cool. So I remember doing that, but you made freaking Jurassic Park. Oh shit, your background is like the Sims games. Oh sweet. You would try. Oh, that's cool. I mean, building is like a giant part of the game, so I mean, if you're building, you are playing, you know? The exploring the worlds part is neat, but there's only so many worlds to explore. You gotta try to find a lot of cool stuff like that. Absolutely. No, that's sick. Oh, no, see, our ads are a little weird today. It was normally we wouldn't have to take an ad break for like another almost hour, but I think Twitch was being weird. So it's gonna make me take them in like a few moments. Yeah, before we go in and find the next few items that we need, and then go into the spooky caves, we'll just have to let the ads go. So I'm gonna just put a little bit of music for a break time on, because I just gotta grab a little snack too. So I'm gonna let that go. Chat and stuff will still be active, like when we're on this screen. There's a little word, 5-letter word guessing game if you'd like, but chat example. The chat box should be on the left. Yeah, they should pop up on the side. Oh, I think the chat is not where I want it to be. That's okay. My chat is kind of being blocked, but you'll still see it in Twitch. Just if somebody chimes in on YouTube, you won't see it, but that's all right. All right, I'm gonna be back in a couple minutes once the ads end. I just gotta grab a snack. Okay, we should be just about done with ads. Oh, you are really close with that. With the word game guess. I don't know. Maybe it's scars plural, or maybe it's like scare with an E. No, it can't be an E because because you guessed that and it's not it. I'm thinking it's probably scars, like plural. Okay, well, Twitch ads are at least giving me an hour again now, so that's good. Scar. That's all right. It's just like a nice little time filler game. They have a tic-tac-toe one, but it wasn't really working for me. I'm gonna slide in with a guess. If it's wrong, we got 2 more. No, okay, we got 2 more. Oh, wait, what if it's... Oh, yeah, I was going to say, what if it's a Y? Oh, I think you got it. Why not scare? We had guessed scale with an E, so we knew there's no E at the end. It was scary. Hey, and you said you weren't good at this. Came in for the finisher. Nice. Oh, there we go. The whales are up. Oh, that's a good time to go back to the underwater. Oh, dude, no worries. It's a pretty low-pressure game, man. Sweet, sweet. Alrighty. You guessed, nice. Yeah, oh, that was a good one. Well done. Big team W there. What? Oh, right, sorry. So I'm gonna just like unpin these power cells because we don't really need those anymore. We just need to go dive down in the spooky cave to get magnetite, and we could use a little bit of silver first as well. So let's take the little subs. You love these games? You're either really good or totally lost. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I always just try to figure, like, whatever the first word you want to guess is, I just try to get one with, like, at least 2 vowels in it, and then try to, you know, try to go from there. First couple guesses are like your rangefinder kind of ones, right? You just try to see if you can get some vowels worked in. I think we want the red grass areas. Yeah, the what do they call these? The grassy plateaus. Somewhere in this region, we need more of those, like, sandstone outcrops. The ones that look, I mean, I guess it's, well, I mean, these ones are, like, light brown, but there's, like, the other ones that are, like, more smooth with, like, a darker brown ring at the bottom. So these ones will give us, like, copper and titanium, which are okay, but we really need sandstone, because that's where we'll get the silver. Eventually, if we do decide to go and swap out our neat little mini sub here for, like, the underwater mech suit, we can use a big drill arm and find, like, big chunks of resources and, like, mine it with the drill arm. Also, how you doing today, Morgor? You start with something you like. Oh, I gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, for sure, man. Oh, Morgor, are you... So, Morgor, do you stream? Are you part of one of the groups I think we're in, right? Yeah, oh, see, I gotta keep... I'm trying to keep adding more to my list of folks who I know so that the auto mod will, like, do an auto shout-out when folks join and start chatting. But I'm gonna have to add you to my list after. But I can do... / shout-out the old-fashioned way. Boom, there we go. Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to update that list whenever I can. Always trying to, like, add and tweak and improve things as I go. Little bits here and there each time. Like, I have new little badges and stuff, I think, for, like, bits, and I'm adding new little subscriber badges and all kinds of stuff like that. New, like, redeems, new function with Streamlabs and automods and all that. Like, haven't streamed in the year. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, well, hey, I hope you're able to get them worked out and can get back to it once you get the chance, for sure. Well, let me, either way, let me give a follow. Oh! Nice. The, like, violin bit at the beginning there reminds me a little bit of, the some of the creepy music they play in The Witch, or The Vivitch, if you read it the way it's spelled. Yeah, we've got some creature sounds from this game. We've got some goofy like troll and creepy sounds. We have a 20,000 point redeem that was from our previous playthrough, where people kept saying there was a secret room, but there wasn't. It was only the janitor's closet, and there was nothing sus in there at all. And it used to be a 50,000 point redeem for the last playthrough. It's just a reminder of what was in there, which again was just mobs. It was space mobs. Somewhere in this little trench, I'm hoping it's going to be more of those like sandstone outcrops. And oh, it's in a little cave. We got jellies. Offspring, Jellyman, Jellyman, Offspring. We're just not getting what we need from those, but that's okay. We just got to keep trying them. Basically, I'm looking for like 3 more of these silver ores, because then we can make 2 of those like decoy crafting things. Vind, hey Vind, welcome in. Happy Thirsty Thursday. How you doing? Guessing you are a movie fan too. Yeah. The Thing t-shirt. Yeah, I am. Definitely big horror guy. Yeah. No, yeah, for sure. I was in, I don't know if I can reach it, but yeah, I had a t-shirt for The Thing the other night. Yesterday, I had another horror movie one. I had Creature from the Black Lagoon t-shirt. Yeah, I do have some good horror stuff. You and Carpenter go way back? Awesome. I fucking love John Carpenter movies. The Thing is sick. Prince of Darkness is great. I saw that one. Obviously Halloween, like The Fog. So many good ones. Starting up a movie night thing on Discord. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out for like the notifications and stuff. I know you're in a Braxo server and McSpexies, I think, right? I don't know where you guys would post those notifications, but I'll try to keep my eyes out, and if I'm able to join in at any point, I'll try to stop by, for sure. Especially if it's a Carpenter movie. But yeah, I love all the good old school horror ones. I like the cheesy ones too, but I know my I remember watched a bunch of like the older original like American horror ones with my grandma, like the old like original Wolfman, Frankenstein's, Creature from the Black Lagoon and stuff. The old House on Haunted Hill with Vincent Price. Got to see a few good old Vincent Price movies. He was so good. So watch those with her. That me and my brother always loved like Godzilla and that stuff. And we'd watch Mystery Science Theater, where they like watch cheesy movies and like make fun of them. So then we would just go and find cheesy movies to watch on our own, and we just goof on them together. So do that with my brother, with friends and all that. So yeah, always had a big appreciation for the really good horror and sci-fi ones, and like the fun bad horror and sci-fi. You know. You watched Girl with All the Gifts this week. Ooh, nice. You're inspecting the lair. Oh, cool. So the green. Oh, cool. Vince is a hero of yours. Oh, sick. That's fair. Yeah, I do. I'll watch a bit from any genre, but like, yeah, I definitely think like the excessive gore is just more gross than it is scary. Right, like if you see, oh look, there's a guy's heart still beating on the table, like, I don't know, like it's not that scary, it's just gross, you know. But like, I do watch some of like the Saw and some of like the torture porn movies and stuff. I get it got to be a bit much, and I don't watch a ton of those. And like slashers, I'm hit or miss on. If they're decent, like I like Scream, I do like Friday the 13th and like Halloween and stuff, but I'm hit or miss. I do like Chucky, like Child's Play, those ones. So there's some I do like, but I can totally see just violence and gore just for the sake of putting it in isn't really very good. Love House on Haunted Hill, yeah. Yeah, so all is cool and cheesy, yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's funny, like some of the, the times change, effects change, and audiences change a lot too, so some of the old ones like that pioneered a lot of the cool newer stuff don't always hold up quite as much, but still neat. Gore is okay in some, right? Like if it makes sense, and sometimes, but yeah, it's like if that's like your whole movie is just let's just do a lot of blood and guts, and that's a movie. It's like you know, there should be a point to it. Like anything in any kind of movie, it should be a decision that makes sense for the story, not just because you think that'd be a neat idea, you know, to do a lot of gore, you know. So they also so 80s. Like creeping fear, yeah. What's the stories now? I did all that. Young and okay. You love Silent Hill, nice. Yeah. Do you play like horror games much? I know you said you like Silent Hill, but I don't know if you mean like the games or the movie. The movie with Sean Bean, I think, right? I think he was the dad/husband in that one. I think that was one of the few Sean Bean movies where I don't think he dies, but maybe he actually did. I can't remember exactly how it ended. He might have still died. I don't know. Usually he dies in all his movies. For fun, it's a cop-out. Yeah. Like Hitchcock, an artistic idea, it's even if they're grim. I agree with that, yeah. It's the same thing, honestly, with like a lot of newer movies do the same thing with like jump scares. They just do like a lot of really cheesy jump scares, and that's like it feels like kind of like a cop out. Like they don't really have a lot of creative ideas. They're like, oh, I know what we're gonna do. Let's just bring all the volume of everything really low down, make like a half-ass creepy little situation where a person's walking down a hallway. And then we're gonna have something pop out of nowhere, and we're gonna blast everyone's eardrums out with loud sounds. There we go, horror. Like I don't like that, you know. It's like okay to have jump scares, but not like a lot of movies where it's like that's all that they really bring is just rah and that's it, you know. Yeah. All a ghost can do is open cupboards, right? Fair enough. Yeah. Watch more than play, but yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Gotcha. You got video game knowledge from the 80s. Nice. Wait. Oh, okay. There's like 2 of the ones that we need right here. I think we'll be in good shape. Also, we don't need to, but it's nice to ping the sonar once in a while. When we get into sketchy areas, we'll want to use the sonar to map the area for us. And then we've got little torpedo tube that shoots like gas torpedoes to chase away enemies. Some lead. We get a lot of lead. We don't really need to use that much of it. So much lead. I was hoping one of those might have been silver. Games. Took storylines to the next levels. Movies are running to catch up now. I gotcha. Yeah. Oh god, these little biter guys. They don't do much damage, but they just come out of nowhere to give you a little like Those are little jump scare machines. They don't do a lot to you, but it's just when you're spacing out and collecting resources, they just munch you out of nowhere. Talk movies and games. Nice. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. You know, I think I haven't checked in on the voting on the Lair Discord, but they are trying to do, at some point or another, they're trying to do some Phasmophobia in, on like a community night. That'd be a fun one to go and see if folks can group up on. I don't know if you played that one at all. That's one of the ones I was doing in VR. I've been really enjoying some of like the cool VR horror games that you can find. Some of them have been pretty sick, but yeah, that one has been pretty neat. And I'm pretty sure you can still do crossplay with people who aren't in VR. I did that like forever ago when I was checking it out, but I'll have to see if that's a thing still. So you're critical about a lot of movie and TV content that doesn't take time to create. Yeah, right. Right, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, right? It should all be a choice that makes sense for the situation. Like, if you're doing, like, you know, Goodfellas, right? About a bunch of gangsters and those kind of guys, they all kind of talk like that. Oh, shit. Nice. The thumbnail. That little sound effect, if anybody doesn't recognize it, is from, the first Death Stranding. And you go into, like, the camp of, like, the raider guys who try to steal your stuff. Their alarm sound is that boom boom wah. So it's like that sound starts going off, and then the music starts getting intense as they start trying to chase you, and you go in like this crazy fight where they're throwing like like taser spear things at you, and all kinds of crazy stuff breaks out. Yeah, that can get pretty shallow, right? Collect movie gems and some game gems too. Sweet. Nice, yeah. You can kind of grab some of those fish and like cook them to eat them, but we don't really need to anymore, I guess, because we just have we have like those plants that just keep regrowing, so we can just eat those. They do like the melons and the tree things that we have give you like food and water, so they're a good way to like stock up on your like your essentials before you head out on a little mission. Nice, yeah, thank you. Oh, if you're curious, we do have little I keep forgetting sometimes I gotta like send this little info command thing more, but I've got some like on that little, it's like just sends up a little Google Doc that's got some of our little like chat commands and stuff. We have a Sea of Thieves themed like quest mod that's basically like just some of those little gambling command things you could do with channel points, so you can like start a quest to go find treasure or something like that people can play in the chat. They've got like duels, rolling dice, asking the Magic 8-Ball questions, like some of the standard stuff, but you collect movies from all over the world, non-realistic for the most part, but yeah, always got like a weird twang, but never extreme. Yeah, you're right to not watch Human Centipede. I made that mistake. Regretted it very much. Hey, Visual, welcome in. How you doing? We're talking about the Human Centipede. No, yeah, definitely not a fun movie. I very much regretted that. I didn't know what exactly it was gonna be. I just heard, oh, this is a really crazy, crazy movie. And I was like, oh, how crazy? I was like, oh, not really fun crazy, just like disgusting, gross, crazy. Okay, yeah, rip. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but I want to say what was it, a Korean movie? Either way, it's called The Wailing. That was like one that was like a cool, like different take on like demonic possession kind of vibes. It's long and it's not very fast moving, so it's like a long kind of chill one, but learn early to be cautious. Yeah, gotcha for sure. Yeah, but yeah, The Wailing was pretty good. Oh, you saw it? Nice. Yeah, dude. The whole scene where they were doing like the two like rituals, like the demon guy, right, was doing like a ritual to try to like possess the girl or whatever. Then the guy that the dad hired was doing a whole ritual to try to stop him. That whole scene, the way it was edited, was like super crazy. Like I loved a lot of that stuff. But you saw that? Yeah, nice. That one, that's a good South American one. That's also like a weird oddball take on demonic possession that's not so much like religious at all, was When Evil Lurks. That one was really cool. These are amazing filmmakers. Yeah. Oh wow, but The Host. Oh, watch The Host. I can't remember if I've seen that. I'll have to look into it. It's Korean. Oh, sick. Oh, The Host. The Host. I think I have. I think I have seen that one. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. When Evil Lurks is kind of effed up, but it's a relatively recent one that I watched that was pretty good. I think it's based out of a director that's from, I want to say it was like Chile. But yeah. You should play NWAF. So I'm not sure what the abbreviation is. Yo, Blazing with Hades, lurk while we stream. Nice, man. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, the quote is from Game of Thrones, the Night's Watch oath. Thanks for stopping by, Blazing. Hope you're having a great stream, man. Long legs. I liked that one. I feel like a lot of folks like really like were like hyping it up a ton, and I didn't probably like it as much as some did, but I did enjoy it. One, I don't know if you've seen, it's like, I know we're just chatting about movies. I'll get back to the game for a moment, but I think you're right, Seth. We 100% could just chat about movies a lot. But it was like, Talk to Me. It's like I want to say it's like Australian, and like it's this idea where they have this like creepy looking hand thing that people like grab onto and hold hands with, and they say talk to me, and for like 60 seconds or whatever they'll see a random like ghost. Hey, Divine Calamity, welcome in. Hey, how you doing? We're just talking about horror movies and trying not to die from sea monsters. How's your stream going? Welcome in, Raiders. It's a good timing. We're about to go down into a really spooky area and go see some crab snakes. We just got to gear up a little bit, and then we'll be heading down to go and find some loot with some creepy underwater monsters. Oh, I thought the Automod would do a shout out even when it's like a raid, but it might not. Either way, let me just do like a manual one / shout out. Divine Calamity. Nice. Welcome in either way, guys. Alright, see, we can, when we use our like big sub, we can hold a few of these. So when like one of the giant monsters is like trying to swim after us, we can send those out to distract it, so we can try to get away. So that's gonna be huge. Let's stash like the extra stuff for now, and then I'm gonna go take the mini sub down into the jelly shroom caves. Hey, I think the mod has to do it when people chat. That's funny. I thought it would do it on raids, but it does it automatically when people send a message. Cool. Divine Calamity, you're doing great. Spent 4 hours doing a comfy city builder. Ready for a spooky. All right, let's bring the spooky then. Let me put away some extra gear, and then we'll go and actively seek out the spooky. Nice. Yeah, we were chatting a little bit earlier about like No Man's Sky. I played that in VR a little while back, and Sephi had been playing it forever ago, she was saying, right? And loved to do like a lot of the building in that game. I don't think either of us have played it for a little while though, so we're both kind of talking, oh, we should probably get into that game at some point. A lot to do there. I pretty much have everything else I need. Okay, yeah, let's take the little mini sub and let's head down. Divine, have you played Subnautica before? I've been playing it for a few good years now, for sure. So it's one of the like survival games that I really like a lot. So I usually keep coming back to it with different kinds of playthroughs. This one's like a houseboat one, so we have to live off of our big sub and not build a normal base. No, you're terrible with spooky games. I gotcha. Fair enough. And you gotta go with what you like, you know? If you're just not enjoying a certain type of game, don't ever feel the need to go and try to play it, you know? Once you kind of figure out what your preferences are, try to go for those, right? Somewhere near where all this red grass is, there'll be one of like the cave openings that we gotta find to get to the spooky jelly shroom caves. You like to watch other people do it, but you don't want your fate. Gotcha. Yeah, fair enough. Well, we'll have to see. We the last 2 weeks we were doing a horror game in VR for the last couple of Monday streams. I don't know exactly when I'm gonna do what, but there are other cool VR horror ones that I'd like to get back into at some point too, like Phasmophobia and like Cosmo Dread. These like spooky, Very Bad Dreams games we were playing. Like there's some pretty fun ones. So definitely have some spooky streams for you coming up one way or another. Orgor, you love Subnautica. I'm going to the wrong area. I think I went to the wrong direction. You know, Subnautica was the very first game you ever played and still play it. Oh, you didn't start playing till you're already an old lady? That's okay. Video games keep you young at heart. EO from Mario 64 is too much for you. Okay. I think, yeah, see, I wanted to go back on that other side. We found a little opening, and I was like, hey, we gotta remember where this is later, and then I forgot where it was. This thing is nice. We got a little sonar in it. We've got some little torpedoes if some of the really nasty creatures try to take a bite out of us. Anti-coordination reaction time has drastically improved. Oh, sick. Nice. See, there we go. We do learn some things from video games. Oh, this is what we're looking for. Yeah. Deeper into the abyss. Yeah, we'll see some giant... Oh! One of these little leech... There's like 5 of them. They don't hurt you that bad, but they just do a little bit of damage and bother you. Yeah, we're gonna find some big versions of these like purple glowing mushrooms with some big snakes with like crab pinchers hiding in them. So we gotta not get too close to those. Yeah, I like this biome. I built a few bases here in different playthroughs. I do sometimes like building in here when I'm doing a proper base. Yeah, it's one of the big crab snakes. They don't look that big until they start getting really close to you, and they're like, oh, and you're like, oh, these things are like the size of me. Let's try to avoid that guy. We're gonna go try to park down here. So this is, I was gonna say, this is a safer one, but it kind of isn't. Alright, we're gonna pull out our little stasis rifle. This thing, if they get too close, we'll blast them with this. It'll like freeze them in place for a for like 30 seconds or so, as long as I hit my shot. Oh, we need, oh, so the stuff we're looking for is gonna just be sitting around on the ground. Please stay in. Please stay in here. Oh my god, he's good. No, he's in there. He's just staying in. He's good. He was being loud, but he was just trying to go back home. Just an old man yelling at the kids to stay off his lawn. I mean, we don't need the stuff from the lithium one, but you never know. Might as well grab some of it while we're here. See, when we get our mech suit, right, like the Ripley style mech, we can harvest these with like a big drill arm. That'll be a little later on though. Let's use this thing for a flashlight. We'll just have to be ready to pull out our gun when we need it. Oh, this is what we need. Magnetite, yeah. Really only needed the one, but it'd be good to get a couple extras while we're down here in case we need it in the future. See, if we had the mech, right, this is all magnetite. We could just drill this deposit and get like 10 of them. Where we probably want to go is where like some of the heat vents are. Magnetite forms, I think, like right where the big heat areas are. That's one thing this game taught me, is a little bit about some of the like resources and elements. I don't know how accurate it is, because it is a more focusing on the fiction than the science part of sci-fi, but still. He's getting a little close. Yep. Ooh, blast him with a torpedo. Oof, I'm hitting the cave wall though. That's not good. That was a little sketchy. We've got like 4 or 5 more torpedoes. Let's try not to have to use them. See, these heat vents might have some magnetite. I think I made, it's like the Johnny Cash Ring of Fire down there. I think I made a nice suit that helps resist the heat in extreme temperatures. Yeah, so we should be okay to go down there and shouldn't die. Fingers crossed. Hopefully we don't lose the whole playthrough. It's only, what, 6 streams in now? Oh, sorry. Next we get Freddy. It's FNAF, but much more scary. You have 1 day of school? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. I spaced out with the YouTube chat sometimes. Sorry, visual. Nice. Nice. Magnetite. This is another creepy thing. getting hot, but we're not really taking damage, right? See, normally you would take damage there, but we're not really. I think we're okay. For now. Jail, that's right. You see, this is a good area when you build a base that that uses thermal reactors. You could pop one of those down near these things, and you have good power supply. Oh, right here. Yoink. That's probably good. We've got like a couple extras. Yeah. Perfect. Let's get going. Oh, gonna lurk for a bit. You're modding. Nice. If you want to chat more later, cool, for sure. Yeah, I'm streaming this for another like hour and a half or so. And then later, I'm planning to do a Sea of Thieves stream. But we'll see if folks are, if like the Dragon Slayer community night is going to be a game that I have, like Phasmo. I'll try to see if I can get in on that with them. So it's a little up in the air what I'm playing later, but usually Thirsty Thursday is Sea of Thieves. I've been recently getting into that game, and it is pretty fun. It's like an extra cartoony Pirates of the Caribbean kind of game. You're a pirate doing cool cartoony adventures. You fight skeletons. You can rob other players. It's pretty neat. These guys, the little stalkers, aren't that bad for this sub. They don't really do much damage. Well, I mean, they don't really do any damage if they, like, bite it. Only if you, like, smash into them will there be damage, so we should be fine. Oof. There we go. Yeah, so your big sub swallows up the small one, which is pretty neat.
Systems online.
Yeah, visual. Sorry, I was missing your chats there, but now what I can do, right, is take out this little depth module that we had. Boop. Grab that. Use the special mod station thing here, I think. Wait, what I just... I somehow messed this up, I think.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Immediately? Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Hold up, we're gonna, like, die if we don't drink some water real soon. Whoops. Whoopsie. I may have gotten the wrong blueprint queued up, I think. I think that's what's going on here. Wait, hold up. Oh, I need the Mark III. Oh, wait, I do have it, though. Oh, so what we need are more rubies now. Oh. Okay. This we can do. We can get rubies. I don't know if we have any, but I know exactly where we need to go to get them. And it's going to be one of the sketchy areas that we're about to bring our whole houseboat to. So I think we're about to get into some sketchy stuff now. Yeah, sketchy starts now. Okay. Well, I had the wrong thing queued up, like a really smart person. But that just means we have extra stuff now for later. Stash this. Stash the lithium. Wait, lithium. Magnetite, sure. So now what we really need, let me clear the pins and I'd say I should have double checked that when I booted up stream, but I had this pin from last week. I didn't double check that. So what we really need is that plasteel ingot, the thing that we're holding, and 3 rubies. We're gonna have to get those rubies in a kind of dangerous biome. So we're just bringing and it's gonna be a little bit farther away from where we're at now. So we're gonna go and bring our whole house over to it. Probably gonna want to put this back in here for now, though. Boop. Yeah, we're gonna have to go a little bit deep. Lurking my stream. Hey, oh, thank you, North. Appreciate that. Oh, it's not doing. Some of these like auto shout outs work great, but some don't. So I'm just gonna like do manual shout out for north. The north is, yeah. Boom. There we go. What app do I use to stream? I use Streamlabs. So it lets me do a multi-stream. But watching the YouTube chat on my browser is weird because it doesn't keep up with the messages, sadly. At least it hasn't been. I'll maybe see if I can retry it. So I have like the Twitch and Streamlabs and stuff on the computer, but YouTube is like on the phone, like on my cell phone. I pull it up through the YouTube app. So it's not the best setup right now, but yeah. Streamlabs is good, and you have a lot of cool stuff you can use for your streams. But I'm just not whatever you call it, affiliate or whatever on YouTube yet, so I can't do as much engaging kind of stuff as I can on Twitch. But hopefully that'll happen sooner or later. Okay, see, so right now we have like extra decoys if we get chased by a big sea monster, and we've got boom, sonar on the big sub, which is pretty clutch. I think we'll start heading towards one of the islands, like where those big clouds that don't move are. That's where like one of the islands will be. When you get closer, it'll all render in. Somewhere on the way to those islands will be some of the more sketchy places. We're gonna want to find the red rubies to upgrade our small sub, but we also are gonna want to find some underwater wrecks in the sketchy biomes where we can search for blueprints for like our upgrades for a big sub. That'll be a pretty good thing to do as well. These pings are nice, but we got to be careful about leaving it on too much because we don't want to drain a ton of our battery. Also, wait, we have like the periscope like this. Yeah, we'll use the periscope like a legit sub, all right, to go and keep an eye on the island. And then we go this way. That's pretty neat. I think we're going the right way. Yeah, we're going right for it. Bung. See, I think there's about to be a drop off this cliff, and that's where we're gonna be looking. One way or another, that'll lead us towards some of the areas we want to be in. I'm gonna go back down so we can keep an eye on the rocks. Oh, the other Degassi habitat. I don't know if he's been there. Oh, this is going to be Grand Reef then, I think. Oh, big reef back right there. Those guys are friendly, but you don't want to smash into them. Mostly because your insurance doesn't cover it. No, yeah, it definitely does damage to us if we're not careful. Alright, let's start. Cool. So in the Grand Reef area that we're heading towards, there will be a ghost Leviathan sometimes, depending on where he's at. There's also gonna be like those warper things that'll get us when we're outside of the big ship here. Oh, this is oh, I didn't realize. Okay, so before we go where we're trying to go, this is Sparse Reef. There's actually some wrecks in this biome that we want to search. Oh, this is good. This is a good stop. You were gonna do 2 streams with Streamlab. Oh yeah, to do multi-stream, you have to pay for their service. But if you just want to do a stream to one or the other, you can do it free.
Engine powering down.
Nice. Alright, cool. This will be good because there shouldn't be very many predators that'll come here to attack us. We just have to watch out for our like oxygen and that stuff. Yeah, there's a few small wrecks to search, Plus, there's like random little bits of loot you can find near the wrecks. A couple over here. There's like one up on another shelf thing. Yeah, okay, this is a good section to be in. I didn't remember that you go through Sparse Reef first. This is actually clutch. We might get some of what we need here. There's also like a big creepy looking pit in the middle of it that might have some rubies and shouldn't have too much danger. Probably gonna stream that Friday that Five Nights at Freddy game tomorrow. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I hope that goes well. If I see a ping for it, I'll try to see if I can stop by when I get the chance. But if I'm not able to, I hope that stream goes really well. I hope you have a lot of fun with it. Some of these items we can scan, and then we might just have to go through that. Okay, the bench we know about. The bench isn't the main thing, but there's a couple little scattered bits of things that we should be able to scan outside. Okay, the mech suit, right? This is the torpedo arm for that. Nice. Torpedo done. We got both fragments now. So by the time we go to get the mech, we'll have some good stuff for it. Thanks. Oh yeah, oh for sure, man. Thermal plant. See, if we were building a base, the thermal plant would matter, but it doesn't really. So we're not going to sweat that right now. You have to be careful because this area is kind of safe, but you get close to some sketchy areas here. But I think we're going to be in the right general area. We're going to want to start exploring these regions. Definitely want to go through some of this stuff, though. See, a power cell charger would work if we weren't only on the Cyclops, but we can scan it just to do it. Grab that. Lights. Yeah. Oh wait, we already just got it. We're good. Grab like a water bottle. Grab like a snack or something. Yup. Got it. There should be more to the. Oh yeah. Laser cutter. Nice. Let's just Obi-Wan the door open real quick. Nice underwater heist. Ooh, nice nutrient block. I guess we'll scan this. Might as well. Power cell charger. I'm keeping an eye on my oxygen. It's getting a little bit down. It's not too bad right now. Light stick we already have. That might be it. This is a pretty small one. Just a couple little sections. Can't do nothing to open this. No other obvious paths. Alright, let's get out of here. You can swim kind of all the way through it. There's like some other wreckage. Oh, it's like right here. Okay. I was gonna say there should be like some other scattered wreckage in the region. It's like right around up here. I'm not sure if this will have really the main thing that we're looking for, but I know there's some useful stuff here. And then that big pit near us is going to be a good spot to stop. And then somewhere in the Grand Reef nearby here, I remember had something good for the Cyclops. So, and that also has warpers and more dangerous stuff too. But we're in a good section. Ooh, these data boxes are good. Oh, that's a different upgrade for the Cyclops. It like basically makes it so that when you start getting attacked and your Cyclops catches on fire, it'll automatically put the fires out. That's pretty cool. I don't know how much I've used it, but it is a good option. We can try to just make it to have it when we think we might need it. If we're going to see some Reapers or something. This is just the way that was blocked, right? This is a pretty small one. It's like even smaller than the other one. Yeah, it's just like the one room. Okay, good. Are there any other like of those little data boxes scattered around here? I could have sworn there might have been another one, but it is rude to swear, so maybe I'll stop. Actually, in our last big playthrough, we built our base in this biome because I had never done it before. We're building a really big base, so I was like, you know what? There's a lot of empty space in this biome for us to build a really big, silly one. And we've got the pit right outside our door. Yeah, I don't know. I thought there was like another data box or something, but I'm not seeing it, so I think we'll just get moving. Some scannable stuff here. No. Empty box. Oh, right, more of the gel sacks are here. We can grab those while we're at it. We'll need that for resources later. And here's the rubies. Nice. This is a good spot for those. Boom. Dude, 1, 2, 3. Got them. See if we can get some extras while we're here before we go into the really spooky area. This is nice, but it's relatively peaceful. There's a crashed life pod right nearby we can go and check out too. Yoink. And yoink. Scan for science. Always scan for science. Very good science. This shell, that's okay. I think we're good with the other resources. Just some extra rubies would be good. Yeah. We'll need a bunch of those for some other things. Let's top off our O2 and bring the small sub down. Alright, park it. Small sub? Where do I leave the small sub? Am I really that blind? I am. You know what? It's actually just quicker to go in the big one for a second.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Refill our tank. Good. Bring this thing down. Help light our way a little bit. Oh, you know, with it being lighter out, it might be easier to see some of those, like, data boxes. Oh, that's one of those little, little rock grub guys. Little tiny bug things that glow. Nice. Like those little guys. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Pod 19 is, like, around here. Looks like an alien vent thing we can scan. More science. That's good. Yoink. Sweet. Yeah, no, I think we're doing all right. How many of these do I have? Let's just make it an even 4. I don't know why I wanted to be an even number, but my brain just really wanted that, so yoink. Let's go to Officer Keenan. We got the resources we need. Oh, okay, well, I just saw Ruby right in front of me. All right, there's 2. All right. We'll grab these, and then we'll go find the life pod, and then continue on. Keenan? Oh, that... Oh, that's blood kelp. See, I thought we were just near, the Grand Reef. We're also near the blood kelp zone. Well, that's horrific. Okay, do I want to be here? Not at all. I can, like, grab one of these, though, right? Just in case we, like, need it later. Just gonna really yoink, and then we're just gonna back away. Back away. So Keen or whatever is, like, near here. Oh, he's, like, over there, I think. Ammo. Oh, you're gonna hop on VR for a bit. Cool, nice. I'm gonna get ads in a little bit, but I'm gonna snooze them for another 5. How did I get so turned around? Wait. Where's this guy's pod? I know I'm like pretty blind, but I don't think I was that blind. Where is dude? Oh, he's over here somewhere. Oof. Just wrecked that spadefish. Okay, he was like over a different section that I didn't see. Wait. Oh, that's why I didn't see him. He wasn't there. He was late to the party here. He just like spawned in. I think this is what would send you to one of the islands if we didn't already find it.
Signal location uploaded.
It's like the island with the Degassi base that we found already. But
Integrating new PDA data.
don't think there's anything else important to grab. Let's get moving. Oh, beep the horn. On it. So when that gets redeemed, my immediate mission is to go from wherever I'm at and go find the Cyclops and beep the horn as quickly as I can. Where's this up? Right here. Going. Boom. More efficient way to find the Cyclops. Cyclops, you're not helping us with our quest here. Okay, there we go. Any good free? Got it. Nice. Thank you, Vind, for the Peep the Horn redeem. Do I know any good free Steam games? I don't. I'm just on PlayStation, so I don't really know what options there are. I don't use Steam because it my laptop is a Mac too, so it's like it'll just like trying to play games on your computer on a Mac usually just kills your Mac. Nice. See, now we've got our fully upgraded depth on the sea moth, so it can go down to 900 meters. So that's about as deep as this thing can go. When we go to the really, really deep areas, eventually we'll probably want a mech suit. But for now, this thing at least can go through most of Lost River and stuff. Let's put away our loot. We'll eat a snack in game. Then maybe we'll just let the ads run so that they don't bug us for like another hour. Let me go. Wait, what's over here? One of these was like for weird, so yeah, weird stuff like that. Some of these. Boop, 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 boop. Bunch of rubies. We'll just. I guess for now the rubies can go here. We don't have a ton of titanium yet. Okay. Some water. That's not what I'm carrying with me. Like that one, the extra thing. Yeah, I like to carry like 3 water bottles, 1 nutrient block, and 2 first aid kits with me, like on like daily missions, in case I'm away for a little while. Yeah, nice. Whoop. You like to play Unturned? Oh, so visual. I don't know if you're looking on screen above me, but Vind on the Twitch side recommended Unturned. Yeah, that doesn't show up in the regular YouTube chat thing, but it'll be above my little TV screen with the weird, trippy, abstract stuff in the background. Oh, also, you know what? We forgot. I'll change. Since the last person who became stream boss, Soldier of Steel Gaming, isn't in today, we'll go and I'll just change the banner for now to the nautical themed one. We'll do this one for now. Boop. If he decides to come in and wants to change it, he is stream boss. He can use his special commands to change them.
Fluid intake.
All right, you're gonna try it. Nice. Gotta replant. We gotta munch.
Vital signs stabilizing.
We gotta smack. Grab. Plant. Munch. Punch the tree. I don't even think we need to punch that tree. It was good. That's all right. just gotta keep them in line. All right. We don't need to pin any of those things for now. The next step for our Cyclops, I mean, this would be pretty cool. We might be able to. We can just do that. I think. Wait. We can just make this. We have this. We have 2 things of sulfur that we found in a time capsule, and we can probably make aerogel now. We can make. Wait. Do we have any? Don't have any extra lying around, but we have to have. 2 of these, and we have 4 of these. Where did I put them? In here. I'm bad at looking at stuff. I'm very observant. 1 gel sack and 1 ruby combined to make an aerogel, and we can do that twice to make 2 aerogels, and then we make the this new thing we just got. So there we go. We didn't get the the blueprint that we were looking for the Cyclops, but we did get a blueprint, and then we just built the thing. So that was pretty good. That'll help next time we see a Leviathan if we don't get away from it quickly enough. Cool. Alright, this is a good spot for us on Twitch to go and let the ads run. For anyone who's not seeing ads on YouTube or on Twitch without ads, tea time. We're gonna still be hanging, but we're just gonna let the ads go. Ads should be starting any moment. It'll be like a little 3-minute break, and then we'll be back into it. If folks would like, we can pull up our little word guessing game in this screen too. You also got a new mouse. Oh, cool. Is it does it have like a cool like design to it? Is it like one of like the video games, like ones that are designed with video games in mind, or is it like kind of just like sleek and standard? Just pouring some extra iced tea. You know what? I'll just pop this in chat. If I do, don't I have it? Yep. If folks want to play, we've got the 5-letter guessing game. I'll go. You know what? I got the good first guess. Pour, like I just poured some tea. Oh, I think I missed missed it. Oh no, I meant plural. Whoops. Pours. We know there's no O or U at all, so maybe like E-A-I. We gotta try to start guessing. But the R is exactly in that spot. So yeah. So there's no plural or anything. You know, this isn't going to be a great guess because I'm going to add an S to it, but game. We'll do like tiers. Like T-A-R-S. I know we know that the S won't be in, but the other letters could be good. And we'll figure out the vowels pretty much now. Okay, so there's an E. Oh, so we got the E in the exact right spot. All right. We're not sure about I, but it's a blank E, blank R, blank. All right, we got some of it. You know. Okay. I'm gonna try something weird. What if it's berry? What if there's like a second R? Oh, I think I was too late. Oh, see, it's like on a little timer. You get like 15 seconds to get it in. That just restarts the little timer. Game berry. Try it this way. There. Oh, they're okay. All right, so it's not that R, but it does end in Y. So we're actually getting kind of close here. Ooh, okay. I'm blanking though. We have some of the letters and we're in a good spot, but I'm not sure. Oh. Okay, nope. All right. So I think it's telling us like the orange. See, the orange R is misleading because it makes you think like there'd be a second one in the word, but I think it just means this one that we've got. We got three. We got two guesses to figure out these last two. We haven't guessed anything with the letter I. I'm just not sure if there would be an I. And wait, no, I was just thinking fiery, but like that would I think you would need it to be F-I-E-R-Y. Decry. Ooh, decry. Let me. No, I don't know. It's had some weird ones. Decry? I think we're going with it. Haven't guessed either D or C. No. Oh. Like I was thinking at first, like when I saw it, I was like, oh, fiery. Like that, but it needs to be I, then E, and the E goes right there. I don't think F-E-I-R-Y is anything. I think that's just a misspelling of fiery. This one is, yeah, right? It's one of those, it's probably like when it if we get it wrong, it'll say, no, the word was this, and it'll be like, oh, like it always kind of feels like that. But there have been one or two that have come up on this, where one that was revealed to us, I looked at it, I was like, alright, I probably wasn't going to guess that if you gave me like 20 guesses. Could have gone through like almost all of the letters of the alphabet and would have still got it wrong. Some of them have been like that. Well, we haven't tried anything with two E's. There could be like a letter E-E-R-Y. I think. Yeah, that could be a thing. I'm just not sure what it might be. I don't think beery is a word. Deary? I don't think that would be it though. Like deary would be D-E-A-R-Y, I think. Like an old granny might say, "Oh, dearie," and she'd like pinch their grandchildren's cheek or something, right? But but I don't think that's DEERY, because that's like a deer, like the animal. Same thing, like teary would be EA, and we know it's not EA. Weary, but there's no A. Ooh, that was a. See, you get like good ideas, and then you're like, oh wait, but yeah. Or is that a subtle hint that you'd like us to move on from this and go back to Subnautica? Mary. Oh, Mary. You're invested. Wait, it couldn't be Mary because we tried one with 2 R's, and we've tried R's in both of the blank spaces, and that's not the letter. Oh, Leary. Wait, it was Leary. Oh my, see, I was like Deary something. I was kind of barking up the right tree with the double E thing, but I probably wasn't coming up with Leary. Don't think I was pulling out a Leary there. Yeah, it's alright. You win some, you lose some. No, visual guest, Mary. That was our last one. I don't know. I mean, maybe, but I don't know if we were coming up with Leary. Yeah, see, that's you know what? Hold up. This is when we get to take a learning moment as a class. Let me pull up display capture real quick. Boop. Let's go on a little field trip to Google search. Leery. Leery, cautious or wary due to realistic suspicions. So a weary, like for a reasonable thing. So okay, you know what? I'm gonna give wary the nod, because in the description of Leery they put like wary. But yeah, Leery. So like, yeah, okay. So I guess it'd be like, a city leery of gang violence would be a city like worried or cautious about gang. That makes sense. I don't know if I probably wasn't coming up with that one. English is your first, but it isn't your vocab either. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. English is your second language. That's okay. Yeah, none of us with English as our first language had that. Oh, Visual 4. Guess what? What? Chicken butt. You know, let's bring this. Wait. Oh, which direction was it? We'll have to do a little bit of exploring. Somewhere near here is a big wreck, because I remember this from our last playthrough, and it'll probably have something related to the Cyclops. I think it'd be like up over this way somewhere. See, this one you can like leave that sonar on and it'll just do a series of pings, which is neat. However, you just gotta watch out for that, because you don't want to leave it on for too long, because it'll keep draining your power. What could it be, like down here or something? Or am I going to the void? Are we about to get Ghost Leviathan attacked like Sephi did when she was telling us about her first playthrough? No, okay, no, Gren Reef. This is good. Somewhere in this region, there'll be at least 1 or 2 wrecks that we want to search. Almost just smashed into the rocks. Alright. Nice and easy down. We can also check out that other Degassi base, maybe. Maybe we want to, like, park the big sub here and take the little one, because the little one can go pretty deep too now. Ooh, nice. Oh, hey, I'm Y though. Welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, thank you for that.
Can't see the game.
You can't. Oh, thank you for that. Oh, thank you guys for pointing that out. Yeah, I'm dumb. I forgot to turn off display capture. We turned on display capture because we lost a word guessing game and we didn't know the definition of the word that it was, so we had to go to Google and we learned a new word as a class. Thank you for shouting that out. Yeah, oh nice, the auto mod thing is working, and you've been playing Witchy Wood or Witchwood. Yeah, how's that been going, by the way? I know it sounds a little bit like the Robert Eggers film in this, but like cartoony and nice, but like the goat was being really creepy, and he seems like you're making like a deal with him for souls and stuff. Vin, to be leery down there. Yeah, that was our word we couldn't guess. Very Grimm's Tales kind of okay, cool. Oh, like, yeah, Brothers Grimm's. Okay, cool, nice. Oh, that's sick. Oh, yeah. Thank you guys all for calling it out. I spaced out and forgot to turn off our thing. We are going to look down here for a big part of our spaceship we landed here on that should be submerged.
All systems
We
online.
want to search that for some cool new gear. Some scans. We go through these little caves. Oh, it's not even a cave. Oh. A little bit of sonar. Hoping we can see what looks kind of like a ship soon. We can go pretty deep and go look for the old Degassi base, but lurking, but much love, nice. We do have, if you're a fan of Game of Thrones, we have a Game of Thrones themed lurk command, like exclamation point lurk. If you wanna do the it's like the Night's Watch oath from Game of Thrones. If not, either way, appreciate you stopping by. Maybe you want to start another playthrough. I feel like that's always the way it goes, right? When you watch somebody playing, you're like, oh, I want to do this, I want to try that, and oh, it's always fun to use the use this vehicle or that tool, and you're like, now I want to go play again. That's the way I get with this game. So I've just been making it a regular thing that I stream a lot now. Yeah, I don't think I'm in the right place for the thing I was looking for, but we can 100% go and explore the deep areas and see if we can find more wrecks. Just gotta watch out for warpers. Don't really want to lose the hardcore run to a damn warper. Although to be fair, when we were on land on the island not long ago, a couple streams ago, we almost died to fall damage a couple times, so that would have been a little worse than a lurker, a warper to me, you know? Dying to fall damage on like the tiny bit of land in a mostly underwater game would be a pretty brutal way to lose it. See, in some of these caves, we can find the last base from the crew that got crash landed here before us. Oh wait, no, we have to do this. No, we have to do this first. I forgot the sea treaders. The dudes! Yes, okay. I like the sea treaders a lot. We're gonna go say hi. Also, we can scan them for science. Look at these guys. Look at them. They're like big, goofy-looking bugs. Sea treader leviathans. They're friendly, but you don't want to go and, like, stand under their legs or anything when they go to walk. You don't want to mess with them, but, like, they're just friendly. Look at these big fellas. Alright, I'll leave you alone now, big guy. Alright, I'll stop messing with you. You're good, pal. I just want to watch. Love the sea treaders. Yeah. Same. Their sounds are really cool. You get really cool sound effects and stuff. Like, they remind me. Okay, this is gonna be weird. We might do another quest to Google search just to show you. But they remind me of the monsters in this movie little series I watched. I think just called Monsters. Where it was like there was like a war going on in. I think it was based on like a war in the Middle East, like from forever ago, like Desert Storm or whatever, that stuff, but with these weird, creepy, like alien monsters and stuff that were around. You know, it sounds so weird. I gotta pull it up now, and I'll show you the monsters, and we'll see how close they resemble them. Yeah, that'd be the one. Sorry, it's taking me a second.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
A nice.
All systems online.
Got a little adventure there. So there's maybe Dark Continent. Is that the sequel? I'm trying to just pull it up, sorry. Trying to find like a more clear image of them walking or something. Maybe not. Maybe I'm stretching. Hold up. Let me pull these guys up and I'll show you what I kind of mean. I can't find a very good picture of them though, sadly. These guys don't have enough limbs, but I think it's maybe some of their sound effects. I think it's the vibe of like how they just walk around in their sound effects that I think is doing it. Ooh, also, Subnautica mission food farm. Back. Nice. Welcome back. What was that? Oh, so yeah, that was a little mission. Usually you can go and give me extra missions to do in game. I can show you kind of what we're doing so far for this playthrough. But yeah, real quick. All right, real quick, just so I can show you. I think I was. They don't look that great in design, but if you've ever seen the movies, the monsters just kind of like stomp and roam around and make sounds similar to these guys. The big ones, anyways. I don't think it's really that much like them. Nah, they're more weird and twisted. But yeah, let me show you. Oh, I don't think they. Oh, we're getting a little too close. He's telling me back off, back off. They'll just tell me to back away. All right, it's like these guys. It's like this one. If I can pull it up. Oh, I was trying to pull up just the picture. It's like this thing, but they're like more flowy and weird. But like those, the like sound effects and like the vibe of them just kind of like walking around all slow like this is kind of what I think what does it for me. But yeah. Also, those movies are just kind of neat. I don't know how it redeemed. Oh yeah. Find complete darkness. Sounds good. We will do that as our mission. Alright, yeah, let me mark it completed. I will show you, well, what I do, why don't I go into the void. I think somewhere near here we can go find void. And we'll go say hi to the ghosts. It's kind of dark in here, so that's as close as I can get right now. I think this is the way. As I'm going to dunes. No sonar? Yeah. This feels like Crater Edge. Okay, we're gonna go into void.
The void, I hear the void speak.
Yeah. We're about to hear the void send some effing leviathans after us. Give it a moment. Oh, I can hear it. Heard it for a moment. Oh, there it is. Oh, he missed us. Oh, sketchy business right now, dude. This is risky business. Missed him. Oh! Nope. These torpedoes aren't doing much. Don't break it. Don't break it. Oh. Found it. Yikes. I do believe in spooks. I do. Let's do a little repair. Quick repair job before like the other ones that are in the normal map also come over. You're appeased. Nice. You have a black cat, and we call her the Void because you can't see her in the dark right until the eyes open. My I've had one of my grandparents had a cat like that, but it was like black and stuff, but it did have like a little bit of white patch underneath. So it was like a tuxedo cat, but like when you couldn't see the white, it was like that. Hey, Lord of Braxos, welcome in. Thank you for checking in from the lair. Nice. Smaug. Let's go. How are you doing, Abraxos? Was the Smaug one? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I've got, for that little check-in, it's like, I have like 5 different little redeem things. So like you can make like a redeem in the redeem section. Then when you go to the alerts, right, you can make different little variants. So whenever that redeem gets made, it'll be a random one of those variants. Like this one is that's a Carbot animation of Elden Ring, the bit where the dragon flies out at you in the swamp. But yeah, we've got like 5 of those. Doing all right? Just chilling around? Nice. Sweet. Well, thanks for stopping by, man. I gotta to troll Lord, we have to add one of those that's a unicorn one. Nice. Sometimes you get the same one more than once. That's alright. No, what I gotta do is add. I'm gonna rework some of my emotes to do some better animated ones. Ah, sick. The mule alarm sounder in Death Stranding for our thumbnail. I'm gonna add for one of the motion emotes, if I can do it like a werewolf style scene of me like doing like a oh, and like my face just changing into like a unicorn face. Like a crazy crazy transition. Or like one of those pictures of the dudes wearing like the horse heads or something. No, yeah. Do the thumbnails also. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I can do a little boop, one of these. Yeah, we got a bunch of our little goofy redeems and just so it's like so that the big thing there is basically a mobile home on the cover of the game that's supposed to be the big Cyclops, the submarine that we're living in. But since this is like a houseboat playthrough, we just put a mobile home on it. But yeah, so it's a little goofy and scuffed, but that's what we do. Command Z, bop, there we go. Love it. Oh, thanks, nice. Well, now that we just got chased by, Abraxos, you just missed us getting chased by a ghost leviathan. I don't know if you've ever played Subnautica, but we just got chased by one of the really big spooky creatures. We're trying to find like an underwater wreck to loot it. But I forget where the ones are in this area. These guys aren't giant monsters, but those little guys will like throw a little orb at you and like teleport you out of your sub and like smack you with their claws. Those guys aren't fun either. The ghost. Oh, look at all the electricity. Oh, we found one of them. Let's go. Here we are. This is what we've been looking for. You just see the sparks in the distance, right? Lurking kindly. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, all jokes aside, it is, oh, the thermal reactor. Okay, so when we go to the super deep areas in the game, right, for any who haven't played, there's going to be a lot of cool, like, volcanic vents and stuff down there. When we make this thermal reactor thing, it lets our big sub recharge itself when you go into the, like, volcano vents. So we go down to the really deep areas, we're going to be able to recharge our own batteries, so power won't be that big of an issue for us, which is nice. Because we won't be able to use our solar charger strat with the little sub like we've been doing, so that's pretty clutch. But yeah, no. Before I got really excited about our loot, all jokes aside, let me pull up the little lair shout out here. Boop. Yeah, anybody who's not a part of Dragon's Lair Discord, that's the one that Lord of Braxos and friends run. It's a cool community with folks who are like me, small streamers, just all trying to like grow and learn and improve together. So that's a cool supportive place.
Warning, Leviathan detected.
Yeah, right. We actually might be in range for one of the other ghost Leviathans come. Like, there are ghosts that just go to this biome, but I'm not sure if we're in danger right this second. Okay, so the other thing that I struggle with sometimes in this game is the really big wrecks like this. If I get turned around when I get in there, I might get stuck and not be able to get out in time. So what I'm going to try to do is pop the mini sub right near one of the entrances, and I'll try to use the Pathfinder tool thing we have to help me, like Hansel and Gretel, like leaving breadcrumbs behind me. Actually, weirdly, a similar reference to the grim tales that you were talking about in Witchwood there. But yeah, we'll do like some Hansel and Gretel style breadcrumbs so I can find my way back out once I go in there. I think the best way in is this door. Yeah. We're gonna pop our sub here. We're going to leave a little path with this special device behind us. We want to go... Oh, shit. Oh, God, that was one of the ghosts. I was like, dude, no way, it's already on us. That was a good timing one. I forgot it. Some of them, like, it makes it sound like the effect is done, and then it gives you another jump scare. That was a good one. That got me twice. Oh, playing 7 Days to Die? Oh, awesome. I remember I played that game a bunch in, like, the old, like, beta, like, open beta or something, and they've added a ton to it. I have to go and give that game another try, because I remember I liked it. I just didn't play a ton of it, but it is pretty sick. It's like a survival, like, zombie game, I think, if I remember right. Unless I'm getting that confused with a different one. But yeah, thank you for the lurk. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoy 7 Days to Die. Yeah, we're gonna want this little tool. Wait, you know what? All right, we don't need this rifle here. I'm just trying to...
Warning, ghost Leviathan detected.
Yeah. Oh, if you'd like, in our little, let me pull up the info. This little link will send you to our little, like, Google Doc that has some info for our redeems. It has some info for the text-to-speech redeem that we use. Because if you'd like, you can use certain other, like, AI voices of, like, celebrities. Like Sir David Attenborough, the guy who does, like, all those, like, nature documentaries as the narrator. He's one. You can do Squidward. You can do a bunch of funny ones. I think Eminem is one. There's like a bunch of little funny options. So if you'd like to turn your text to speech into a certain one, you can do it that way. Like Vind is doing.
Detecting multiple Leviathan class life forms in the region. Are you certain whatever you're doing is worth it?
Nice. That's good. Dude, honestly, a mod that turns the standard PDA voice in this game into GLaDOS would be pretty sick. We're going to want to put one of these right by here so I don't miss it. Push. Nice. I guess right outside the door, sure. Right in this room would be good. See, now I've got two choices, so I have to be careful. Most of this won't be too bad, but I just gotta basically make sure I don't get stuck in like the vent sections. The vents get like really tough to tell which angle you can get turned around real easy, and that's how I've died on a couple hardcore saves before. So I'm trying to not do that today. But I can never help but going in these. The luring of the loot is just too much. I don't think we can go further here. These are both locked, and there's nothing I can do to change those. All right, we're gonna reset and go the other way. And we can use our laser cutter to, like, Obi-Wan the door open again. That's always kind of neat. Nice. You want GLaDOS' voice for everything? Fair enough. It'd be a good voice for, like, Siri or Alexa or something, too. Forget Google Home, it's gonna be GLaDOS Home. And she'll just, it'll be her voice. Yeah, oh, we just keep lasering doors open. Oh, we're gonna run low on battery, though. Decisions. Maybe we just make it. We're not gonna make it. Damn, being a Jedi goes through a lot of power, doesn't it? Okay, exchange. Shoot. What other tools can we use? Oh, I have the habitat builder on me. I don't need that, so let me. Shoot. Swap it for that one. Good thing there's not like anything in this place trying to attack me, you know? That'd be a long time to just sit there in the menu. Yeah, if you had a smart home, you'd make it GLaDOS. Sick. Ooh. Oh, grappling arm. Oh, we can make a spider prawn. Sweet. Usually the main two arms I use for prawn suit, I think like that most people use, would be the drill arm one that I was mentioning earlier, where you can get a bunch of resources in like a big deposit all at once, and then the grapple arm is great, so you can get around a lot more easy. So you want to follow our breadcrumbs, hop back in the sub real quick.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
How it is that we can open the hatch underwater and the water doesn't rush in, I don't know. It's science. It just works. But again, it's a game, you know. They have some elements of realism, but then they have some really goofy stuff like that. But still, it works. We refilled our O2. Now, see, we gotta go through the fence.
Warning, reactor at 70% and declining.
These things have killed me more times than I'd like to admit. Okay. Something wanted me to scan it. I think it's just this. Yeah, okay, see now we can actually use the full thing. Yeah, so when we eventually make our mech suit, we'll be able to build that for it. More laser cutting. Sweet. Oh, Visual's mouse was a Razer Hyperspeed. I missed that earlier. Sorry about that. So no. Don't know if it works on mobile. Oh. There's more vents. Oh, this is getting sketchy, dude. Really sketchy to keep going through all these vents. No, we got it. We're doing good. We're being really smart and careful today. Except for when we purposely swam out into the void for no reason at all. Aside from that one incredibly stupid thing, we've been really, really smart today. Oh no, this is just a dead end. We're good. Honestly, more than anything, being in the vents is just making me think of Isolation that we play on Tuesdays. The Alien Isolation one. I think we're good. We pretty much cleared that. There wasn't a ton there, but the big thing that we wanted, we kind of found. Grab this. This is one of the good Cyclops upgrades. There might be more in the wreckage outside, too. We did find the one that was pretty solid. If there's like more of those data box things or anything, we could check. Well, wasn't for no reason. It was 200 coins for sure, for sure. No, it was a quest redeem. Absolutely. Yeah, if I didn't think we'd have a pretty good chance of coming out alive, I would have just refunded the coins, you know. But yeah. I didn't know if we'd come out of it with our sub still intact, though. That was the only thing I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do correctly. Because those ghosts, man, you have a hard time seeing them when you go out in the void, because you don't know which way they're coming at you from, and then they pack a real punch. I think we're looking for another wreck. See, the thermal thing is good, but we still want to get the depth so that we're able to go deeper without our sub breaking. Oh shit. Oh, the warper. Yeah, the game doesn't pause when you use your PDA, just when you do the regular pause. And then we need to find the shield generator, so when we're getting attacked by a bunch of big things, we can protect ourselves.
Reactor at 30%, evacuate now.
Okay, one more stream with 3 or more viewers. Hey, oh, for sure. Hey, let's give another little shout out to Why though, trying to hit affiliate. Let me try to see. It's like hit or miss whether it works. Hey, that's all right. Hey, no worries. We're all on the same team. We're all supportive. Shout out Why though. Follow and give a lurk. My my Twitch is like hit or miss with lurking, but I'm gonna try to. the ghost Leviathan sounds. I'm gonna have to keep you on like 1 volume. Oh, that's somebody else. That's somebody else. yeah, for sure, absolutely. Yeah, hope you get it, 100%. You know that is what the community does. Everybody, if you've ever seen Semi-Pro with Will Ferrell, everybody love everybody. But yeah, everybody wants to be supportive. When any one of us does better, everybody does better. You know, that's the whole vibe. Okay, in here is gonna be that other, the base. Oh my god, right, the crab squids. I'm like, wasn't there something else in here I should worry about? The crab squids. They send out like an EMP pulse thing that, turns off your, oh! The warper! EMP pulse that turns off your sub for a moment. There's also warpers that teleport you out of your sub and chase you. Creepy little bastards. Let's go. Oh, I need to go grab a little bit of water before I do that again. Crab squid's coming after us, unless that was a prank sound. Nope, it's not a prank. That is him. Hey, the sea treaders are nice though. They get a little nervous when you're like moving around them with the sub, but to be fair, if a random alien floated down above me with a machine, it was just like hovering closer and closer, I'd probably be a little weirded out too. How do you select what voice? Yeah, in right there. I gotta maybe just do a separate link for the text-to-speech one. I gotta add that as a little command, but our little text-to-speech thing, that's a little link to show you how you follow the link onto their website, and they'll show you what voice options you have and how to type it in. Yeah, the idea is you do like whatever the name that they give you is, you type that name and then a colon, a space, and then the message. So like, yeah, let's go. So, but you have to do the 1 point text to speech redeem. So you do. I'm gonna do narrator. Here we see the Subnautica streamer. in his natural habitat. Like that, and it should work.
Here we see the Subnautica streamer in his natural habitat.
Just like that. So they have, like Keanu Reeves, I think is Johnny, like Johnny Silverhand. So you got him, I know for sure. One of the guys who was watching a bunch of streams before loved using that voice. So whenever I heard Johnny Silverhand talking, I'm like, oh, there's Jokemeister in the stream. But yeah, the little website will give you little previews of the voices, so you'll know which one is which. So you can like click on the little previews to see, oh, this person is that, this is what this sounds like, and that's how you use them. This alchemist. I don't know what the he is, but I'm concerned. Munch, munch, munch.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, we should just heal up and fill up on food and stuff before we go back down into the big cave. The cave is good. There's some good scans at that big base. It's just dangerous in there. Punch a tree. Punch it again. Munch, munch. We're good. Let's grab an extra med kit so we can use one, and we'll still have 2 on backup in case we need it. The extra food we can put away. We don't need to overeat. Yeah, the main reason I got the TTS set up was because I was trying to get a lot of stuff set up so I could do decent VR streams. Before my equipment started messing up on me a lot and started overheating a bunch, I used to do like 5-hour streams, and I do a bunch in VR because I got these little like power brick things that you could plug into the VR controllers and charge them while you use them. So you could play a little bit, then plug these in, and it would keep them from running out of battery. So I do like 4 or 5 hour No Man's Sky streams, or play Cosmo Dread a bunch of times. Like I did a lot of that stuff, and that's why I wanted TTS, so that when the headset's on, I can still hear people chatting without having to listen for like the clinking coins and then taking the headset off. Just because I can't see chat and stuff when I'm in the VR, but. Yeah, that's why I was trying to get a good TTS setup going, so that people can just chat with me and I can still stay in the game for a lot of the time. Alright, I think let's just get into it. Let's go and do this sketchy mission down here where we probably can't fit our big sub, and we have to just go small sub.
All systems
And there's a
online.
warper already spawning in. Oh, that's not a good sign. Let's just keep going this way. If we just go past the warpers, they won't even know that we're here. So in this region, I think we have a little marker that's going to point us in the right direction. Yes, it's over there. All right, good. So far, I'm not seeing crab squids. I see one. I mean, what is it? Yeah, crab squids. Fuckers. Yeah, they have a little EMP blast that like takes out our equipment quickly for like 5 seconds. Oh my god, there's 2. See, they'll attack my sub when I'm not in it, I think, so I gotta be careful about that too. If you just like chill right here. I gotta keep an eye on the sub. Oh wait. Shit. I'm gonna want this. I want this in case they get a little close.
I can't change it in mon mobile.
Oh, you're on mobile? That's alright. Hey, Elvis, welcome in. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome in. Oh, nice. See, some of these auto mods are still working. That's good. That's good. The little auto shout out is convenient. Yeah, check out Elvis. Welcome in from Dragon's Lair. Oh, my flashlight's getting pretty low. Oh my god. Are you going after my sub? So far, so good. Dude, oh my god, that was just... Ooh, the Reaper, dude. They shouldn't be in this cave, but dude, it's so loud, and I've been attacked by him so many times. Like, it does work at first, just because, man, the Reapers are intense. Oh, swim charge fins. This is good. So, yeah, let me go grab them. This thing, once I can build it, will let me wear flippers that charge whatever tool I'm holding when I'm swimming around. So that'll help me with recharging my batteries a bunch. That'd be pretty clutch. Coffee vending machine, that's also clutch. There we go. We can make a little break room area on our submarine with like a regular vending machine for like chips and a coffee machine.
Integrating new PDA data.
You gotta go up somewhere though, right? Oh, right. Their base is weird. It's like disconnected. Honestly, these guys were terrible base builders. This base and like the other half of it are disconnected in a really bad way.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I have been trying. I'm sure there are folks who I have not yet added or followed and stuff, so there might be folks I don't have on it, but as best as I can, I've tried to add as many folks as I had followed and queued up, but yeah, I'll be able to add to it as I go for sure. But yeah, I'm trying to add as many as I can to that.
Am I?
I believe so. I don't know if I can scroll back up to when you first joined. The way it will do it is when somebody first joins and starts talking, it'll... oh, it did. I see it. Yep. First time chat from Raider Divine Calamity. Doing great. Spent 4 hours. Right once you first sent a message, the stream bot, the Streamlabs bot sent you the auto shout out. So yeah, that did work. So you are working. Some of them have been added but aren't working, so it also could be that I'm bad at spelling, so that's also a consideration. But yeah, a bunch have been working. Nice. Yeah, that one did it when you... I thought it would do it right when people join in on a raid and stuff too, but I think it's just once you send your first message in chat for the stream. But it should do that once per stream, so when somebody first joins and starts talking, it should give them an auto call out. See, this thing would be cool if we were building a real base, because oh my god, you can go and... No, my sub! My sub! You fucker! Leave it alone! Where'd my sub go? Oh my, dude, stop bullying my sub! Hit with a torpedo just for good measure. F off.
Crab legs.
Bastard. These things are so cool. Not even gonna waste a torpedo on you. Boom. Just freeze and cope. Alright. Can I chuck this under here? Ish. Sort of. Hopefully I can get it back out of here. This will hopefully protect it some. God, there's more of them. He's still stuck. Go away. Okay, he's going away. He's going... Alright, good. Sorry. Sorry, what? The crab legs. They would be pretty tasty.
Alien crab legs,
Didn't add anyone yet. Yeah, alien crab legs, yeah. It's a helpful module. Yeah, you can go, I don't know if you're also on Streamlabs or if you're on Stream Elements, but both should have a similar function where it's like a module that's like an auto shout out and you just have to manually start adding usernames. It did take a while to go through everybody in my list of people I'm following and just start adding manual usernames. Some of them were tough to remember the spelling, so I had to get a couple tabs open to see. But once I finally got through them and I had enough time to do it, I do have a bunch of folks in there. And then it's just maybe it'll be a little easier to keep up with some newer ones as they join. You know, as you meet more folks, you'll just add some here and there. What does this do? Cyclops shield generator. Yes, that's what we're looking for. Oh, I'm glad we came down here. Cyclops. Down. Is he going after my thing again? Dude, I swear. I saw him shifting in the background. I saw that. Could have sworn I saw alien crab leg looking in the lay hole just going towards my sub. No, he didn't. Okay, we're good. I saw stuff moving down in the back, so I thought it was him going down for my sub, but I think it's good. PDA, I guess.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, look at him! Oh my! Oh, he can't get me through the wall, can he? Guys are interesting. Where is their mouth exactly? Well, what are you attacking? Oh, he's just mad. He's just angry. He's like seething. He's just attacking air because he's frustrated he couldn't maul me. All right. Yeah, this thing's doing okay down here, right? Yeah, it's good. It's good. Oh, okay, he's over there. I'm like, is he coming back after us? But now I gotta get out of here. Beep the horn. On it. Go time. How do we get out of here? This way. There's an opening. Straight back. So yeah, we have to immediately go back to the sea moth. I mean the big Cyclops and run and beep the horn. Go. Nice. Sweet. Nice. Got it. Mission accomplished. Thank you for redeeming Beep the Horn. You know what? We actually found some of the good things that we need for like the next level of our exploring and stuff. We could see, we're not going to be able to make some of this. Some of it we can't even make right now. Oh, hey, thank you for the membership. Who was that? That was, oh my, oh, that was the redeem. Thank you to a very sussy guy for subscribing on YouTube. Welcome in. Yo, man, what's going on? Not a ton. We just found the Grand Reef Degassi base. We were chased by a ghost Leviathan out of the void for fun. And we met the sea treaders. So we've had a good day in the Grand Reef so far. We haven't died, which is good, because it's hardcore. And we just got some new modules that we'll be able to build for our stuff. Since we're like forcing ourselves to do like a houseboat playthrough, we can't build a proper base. So recharging our like batteries and power cells is sketchy at times. But we just got the swim charge fins, which will actually be really helpful in this playthrough. Oh Christ, the xenomorph jump scare. Nice. Just because now we'll be able to go and like recharge some of our tools while we're moving around. Just help us with battery like power management. Ooh, daring are we today? The Squidward quote. Yeah. Yeah, we get little redeems from the Twitch side since I'm an affiliate on that side. So that's where some of the sound, like the troll sounds come from, and like some of the things like where they can give me little missions to do or mess with me in some ways. Hopefully before too long I'll be able to start working some of that cool stuff in on YouTube as well, but right now it's really just Twitch, and YouTube's a little bit more plain, you know. The jump scare gotcha. Yeah, the xenomorph is that's like our Tuesday game. We do Alien Isolation on Nightmare mode with extra troll redeems in
Play
that game.
Voices of the Void.
Voices of the Void. So that's the when we do isolation, we have a thing that like makes me turn on a function that makes the microphone from my controller pick up my voice and play it in game. So if I'm not being quiet enough in real life, the xenomorph will hear me and come and ruin my day. Plus there's one that like prevents me from crouching for 5 minutes, so I can't really sneak around. There's like a lot of stuff where people mess with me. Plus we're playing that one on like crazy nightmare mode, so it's been interesting. But we just got to a major story checkpoint there where we like, well, I won't spoil the game if anybody doesn't want spoilers or anything, but we just got to a big point, maybe midway towards past midway of the game. But yeah, that's where I leave some of the xenomorph ones on just because like the paranoia one for like the vent sounds and stuff kind of get me sometimes, and then those jump scares, some of them are pretty good, so they work pretty well. Next stream for Subnautica, get the okay. See, that sounds awesome to have the Gargantuan Leviathan in and stuff. But I'm on PlayStation, so I can't really do any of that cool stuff yet. There's no mod support for PS, so I'm just vanilla with extra goofy requirements and and stuff. Yeah, I know. It's okay though. I have seen some of the cool mods you get in this game. I'm hoping down the road they add support. You never know. Honestly, I mean the devs did great coming in like retroactively putting some of the quality of life changes from Below Zero back into the original game. So part of me is like hopeful that maybe they will go and add mod support and stuff like some games do, but I don't know if you've heard any of the issues going on with Subnautica 2 and some of the developers or like head developers from Unknown Worlds being fired by the new corporation that took over. Some of that stuff sounds sketchy, so I'm a little concerned about how the sequel's going to go, but hopefully most of the rest of the folks at the company are still decent and still do a really good job. Play on PC with the PS5 controller, so you can technically play modded with PS5. There you go. Nice. Okay, you know, we've got like a few more minutes before it would run ads, and I usually wrap up stream at around 6 p.m. or so my time, like US Eastern. So we'd have like 10-ish minutes to stream kind of anyways if I'm trying to go on time. So here's what I'm thinking.
From what I heard, they were supposed to get like $50 million bonus if they released it by 2025, and it apparently was supposed to be able to, but it got delayed from the company and now fired people. So the company just doesn't want to give them money.
Yes, that's exactly what I've heard is going on, except I think it was actually 250 million. It was a crazy amount though. It's going to be huge, but yeah, it is basically that's what's going on. So that is rough. That is pretty brutal. So I'm concerned now with how things were going. I was super hyped for the game the entire time. I knew it was coming out soon, but now, yeah, I'm a little worried how it might turn out. But yeah, you know what? Next stream, what we're gonna need to do is, oh wait, I have some of it ready to go. I had a little bottle of polyaniline. Maybe we can make the shield generator if we have what we need, and that'll be the last thing we kind of make before we wrap stream up. Let me see. That's gonna be advanced wiring kit, which is just like this and that. I don't know that I'm gonna have enough silver. I think silver is gonna be what messes it up. Maybe copper too, honestly. Let's see, do we have any other copper? Yeah, I think the copper and silver aren't gonna be here. So we'll probably want to start next stream by trying to do that. We can try to go and get these new modules made, and we'll start going to some of the really deep, sketchy areas, I think. We can go back to Blood Kelp, get more deep shrooms. And that's what we're going to need. Yeah, that's what we're going to need to do next week. Yeah, the Sub 2 drama, that's what we were saying. Yeah. Hey, Joke Meister! Houseboat 2, Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, how you doing, man? Welcome in.
Name the Sub USS Lobster Fest.
We've been calling it the Sub Hub. Yeah, Jokemeister was around the last time we did a playthrough where I was trying to use this as like a houseboat, but I didn't go and do what I did now, where I like spawned in on the game, used a dev command to put in the Cyclops, and then moved your starting pod supplies into Cyclops, and then didn't use starting pod, so we just used Cyclops as starting pod, full base, and all that. So like the last time around when I was trying to do this and just find all the scannable things for the Cyclops, like the normal way, it took me forever. I took like 3 or 4 streams to finally do it. So we wound up building a small base, and it was weird. So yeah, it's been this is a new and improved version of that playthrough. But Jokemeister, how you doing? Sing. Oh, hang on, let me pull up my mobile phone. If people saying Crafton's in the wrong, check head. Hoping the staff would show leadership qualities so they didn't. New co-director. Like the new co-director because they fired the old ones, I think. You just got home from work. You're helping your mom on her farm. Oh, cool, man. Nice. Yeah, we just got some new things we'll be able to build starting for the next stream. We went into the void. We didn't die, though it got close. We got attacked by some of the crab squid. We met the sea treaders today. We did a bunch of decent stuff. But yeah, we're getting ready to kind of stop this stream because I'm gonna have to break for dinner pretty soon. We're gonna get ads in a couple minutes anyway, so this is a good time to wrap it. Then later tonight, usually I'd be doing some Sea of Thieves, which I might still be doing, but I have to check in. Some folks in the Dragon Lair Discord I'm a part of, we're doing like a community night thing. If they end up playing Phasmophobia, I might try to see if I can join in some of those games. I'm gonna try to join in on VR, so we'll see how that goes, but that could be interesting. So we might switch up and do Phasmo.
Monday I'm going to vacation at Chattanooga.
Chattanooga? Oh, cool. What are you getting into in Chattanooga, Diesel?
Whitewater rafting and car museum.
Oh, that's sick. Oh, that sounds awesome. I've only gotten to do... I've never done like any kind of crazy rafting stuff. I've just done like some like kayaking here and there and stuff, but I'd love to do more of that. And more. Yeah, cool. That's awesome. I hope that's a blast, man. Alright, tell you what. We're going to go and switch to our little like outro slide, and I'm gonna start choosing a target to raid on Twitch. Vacation in Chattanooga is something you haven't heard in a while. Oh, cool. Yeah, right. I'm gonna pull up this slide, and we're gonna hear Abandoned Ship. So we're gonna hear a nice groovy little song from the game. Well, I pick a target to raid. Oh, you know what? If Y though is streaming, we can go and check in with them. They're trying to hit affiliate. They were hanging out earlier. It'd be cool to try to help them out if they're on. Can't remember if they said they were streaming and lurking or they're just doing other stuff. I think they're just doing other stuff. Oh wait, it's Cosmic Solar's birthday. We should go raid him, I think. Bye, Jake. Bye, Miss Alchemist. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, we're gonna go give Cosmic Solar Rush a raid because it's his birthday. At least his birthday week. So that'll be cool. We'll stop by, support him. Great streams. Oh, thank you guys for hanging out. We're queuing up that raid. It'll take I think it'll just take like 10 seconds, 20 seconds or something. Then we'll go and raid out there. On YouTube, yeah, once we do the Twitch raid, I'm gonna wrap the stream up on YouTube as well. So see you guys. Oh, you're gonna go play Subnautica? Nice. Yeah. Hey, keep going further and deeper, man. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good day. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be like in like 5 seconds. Twitch will be ready for us to do the raid. So let the song play out, then we'll get going. Nice. That song is funny. It plays when your big sub is like being destroyed. So when that song starts playing in the game, it's like literally while your like sub is about to sink. It's always funny. It's like a really crazy intense moment, but like the soundtrack is fire. The soundtrack is more fire than your sub will catch when it starts sinking. All right. Twitch, we should be raiding in like 5 seconds. Everybody, thank you for hanging out. If I don't see you tonight or tomorrow, then I hope you have a great weekend too. Bye.